Hi guys, this is Miss Bell. We're going to go over our color basics in creating the digital color wheel set. Here, let's take a step back. We'll look at how our color wheel is laid out. Remember, the order matters for your color wheel. Don't forget about your cool colors, your warm colors, separating out primary colors and secondary colors, and tints and shades. The fact that tints have white added, shades have black added. You do not have to add in tone for this assignment. So, with Google Drawings, I would like for you all to create your own set of these particular items. So, here are a few examples. Here, someone has created a color wheel using triangular shapes. The primary colors are here in this wavy shape. The secondary colors, they used arrows, shades, and tint. They decided to use a block style, cool colors, and warm colors. Make sure that you label everything on your assignment as well. Here's another one. They used similar items for their creation of their color wheel and their warm colors. Cool colors, they use the process arrows, and I'm going to show you how to do all of these things. Here we have a student that went along and did like a complete value scale, which is great to add in. It helps you to remember that different shades of one colored monochromatic color scale. We'll go into that again later, but there's nothing wrong with adding it to your Google Drawing assignment. So you can see here they did their color wheel with arrows, which is perfectly fine. Here this one was done, they attached a color wheel. That is incorrect. I do not want you adding images from the internet. I want you to create your own color wheel using shapes from Google Drawings. The rest of the assignment, the colors were done correctly. However, they are not labeled, and you will have points taken off for that. Alright, so here's our demonstration. We're going to go in, choose some shapes. Let's see, what's a really cool shape to work with to make a color wheel? Let's try this one. So make sure you have your shape. You're going to have it as the box. You're going to hit Control C, Control V, and you create another one. So try to remember how many colors are on your color wheel. Let's take a look. If you said 6, you are correct. Red, purple, blue, orange, yellow, green. So we'll need 6 of these. So Control V, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so we have a whole little set of them. And remember the dot at the top, when it creates that little T, it makes it so that you can turn it. So we're going to kind of put them together. I'm not sure if this will quite make a circle. I'm just playing around here. Maybe I'll use this for my warm colors and cool colors instead. This is one of those tangram games that you'd play when you were a kid. We'll let it have a little space in between there. It's okay. So instead, we'll let that be our warm colors and cool colors. If I'm going to click these and hold Shift at the same time, which groups them. So I'm going to do the same thing here. Remember, click one, hold down Shift, and click the others. It makes for an entire thing. Control C, Control V creates a separate one. So now I can create one for warm colors, one for cool colors. So here I'm going to fill with my cool colors, green, purple or violet, and our last cool color is blue. So those are all my cool colors. And here I'm going to choose to fill these with my warm colors. Bright yellow, bright red, bright orange. Now make sure that you label them. Oops, 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 oops. Cool colors. Remember, if you tap it with that little star-shaped arrows there, Control C, Control V, you create another one. You can drag it down and just change one word. There are my warm colors. You can also change the font if you like. You can go up and choose a fancier font, whatever works for you. All right. So now that we have our cool colors and warm colors, we need to have our primary colors and secondary colors. So I'm going to choose another shape here. We still haven't made our color wheel. Let's use these little things right here. One, and remember, click, Control C, Control V, 2, 3. All right, and again, Control V. And let's turn this one around so it faces the opposite direction. So Control C, Control V, and we just have it already turned in that direction. You don't have to flip all of them. There we go. And now we go through and we fill with our primary and secondary colors. So red, yellow, it shifted a little bit, blue, we'll put that back where it goes. And here we have green, orange, and purple or violet. So let's label it. We'll grab this as well, Control C, Control V. We'll bring it over and we will label this primary colors, Control V. Again, oh, I'm sorry, these are our secondary colors. Let's move these up a little bit. So remember, click, hit Shift, grab those, and you can move the entire thing. Click, hit Shift, hold it down, and you can move the entire thing. All right, and that keeps you from having to move things around too much. Secondary colors, primary colors. All right, so we've got our primary colors, secondary colors, warm colors, cool colors, and we need our color wheel. We're still missing the color wheel. Let's see, do we want to try arrows? Those aren't very interesting. Let's try, maybe this little shape is kind of fun. All right, so one, remember click, hold, click, Control C, Control V, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So there we go. There's our little color wheel. And we'll start with what color first? Red is easiest. Red, put your primary colors in first. Yellow, and last one, blue. Put in your secondary colors. Red and yellow make orange. Yellow and blue make green. Blue and red make purple or violet. Very good. All right, and so I want to make sure that I label my, oops, Control C, Control V, and this is my color wheel. All right, so there we go. We got the color wheel on there. So we've got everything. All we need now are the tints and shades. So we can work with that here. Let's choose an interesting little object. I like the bevels. Those are kind of neat. Control C, Control V, 2 and 3. And so the first one would be tint. So it would be a color that has white in it, a very, very light color. What would be the middle ground would be the basic yellow there, and then the one on the bottom would be the darker one. And again, we will label tint, tone, shade. All right. And there we go. It doesn't have to be overly complicated, guys. Just make sure that you have all your parts there. All right. We're all done.